What is up, YouTube? My name is David Lee, Asian with Cars, and we're with Martin, Southside Gaming. We're doing a top 4 Blackwings breakdown. But first of all, who do you need to shout out?
Southside Gaming, our sponsors. Really just amazing sponsor. Brand new store opened up last year in South Florida, in Margate specifically. And yeah, nothing really. Just they're doing everything they can to throw great tournaments at the end of the month. Now in March, the weekend of YCS Buenos Aires. If you can't make it out over there, they're doing Edison Tournament. They're doing price support. I think they're paying out up to top 16, possibly, depending on the people that go or not. First place is going to get 3 Ulti Kaiases and UDS Black Rose playmat. That's strictly just for first. So it's a lot of pricing, a lot of price support. We want to amp up the store, the competitiveness, and we just really enjoy the format out there. So we have a lot of players, and we're hoping everybody can come out.
Awesome. Is it a 64 or 128 man?
I think we're capped at 150 or 200, so
awesome.
There's a lot of space. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and we'll put that in the link in the description down below, or have it in a pinned comment. Thank you very much, and let's get into the deck profile.
All right, Blackwings. So,
Blackwings, pretty typical.
Yeah, we got one Gale, triple Lizard, double Bayou, triple Kalute, triple Bora, triple Sirocco, triple Shuro, one Dark Arm, that's the monsters. We got the spells, we got double Whirlwind, MST, Heavy, Brain Control, and Allure. Traps, we got triple Icarus, we got triple Deep Prison, double Bottomless, double Compulse, 2 Oppression, and then we have the 1-0s. Solemn, Torrential, Mirror Force.
And what's the card count again?
This was 40. Exactly.
40.
Yep.
Awesome.
Then we got the side deck. We got double Crow, double Cyber Dragon. We have 1 Nobleman, double Trap Hole, triple Dust, 2 Deck Devi, 1 Starlight, and double Fisher. That's it for the. We have 1 Stardust, 1 Colossal, 1 Fall Ruler, 1 Black Rose. We have double Goyo, Rio, this Librarian, Catastor, and 1 Chimera Attack.
So pretty much standard extra deck.
Pretty standard, yeah.
Okay. Now, talking about main deck, it's pretty typical of Blackwings, but I see some tech choices, and mainly in the trap lineup. So we're seeing Oppression in the main again, and then Compulse. What's the reason behind Compulse?
So, my teammate and I, Andres Torres, multiple YCS winners right over there, he played Tengu Format for the event. We were between Compulse and Book of Moon for the main deck. Based on my playstyle, what I felt comfortable with as far as testing for different decks, mirrors, stuff like that, I thought that just the Compulse was really, really strong. The Book of Moon has other applications in different matchups, but just the extra traps I felt just were stronger as far as 1-for-1ing opponents on stuff, trickier plays with your own Blackwings, things like that. So just Compulse felt really, really good. I'm just excited to do that.
Awesome. And then just out of curiosity, we're starting to see some people not using Solemn Judgment. What's your reason by keeping Solemn Judgment? Is it just a traditional thing for you?
It's just catch-all answer to almost anything as far as, after you set up, things like that. There's certain things in the format that you just really can't deal with. You can kind of plan around the formats, basically figured out as far as decks and where you're going to play. You kind of know where you're going to play the matchups, things like that. Moving from Solemn just felt wrong with so many traps in the deck. Also, just an extra answer. The deck, just felt like the Solemn was the card that you could keep in there and didn't make a difference. I don't know what else I would have put instead of it. It could have been a Deck Devi. It could have been literally a book. It could have been anything. Just they felt too strong a card to take out.
Sure. And then Oppression is for your typical synchro decks like Forgs.
Yeah, just the card just felt like if you're playing, it's just too good. Like you literally, games could be won just by Sirocco swinging to your dude's set, Oppression, and pass, and it's just pay 100, 2,000, pay 100, 2,000, pay 100, 800, 2,000, and you win.
Right.
So if you don't have the answer to it, you just can't do anything. It's just a floodgate in this format, and we just felt it was just too good to not main it over, Deck Devi, for example, or whatever.
Awesome. All right, so talking about side deck, we have your typical DD Crow, Cyber Dragon. What's going on here with Nolan trap holes and fissures?
So the Nobleman was basically useless. It was kind of for, the decks that are going to have Rykos, hamsters, things like that. It's just like an easy one-off answer that you see it cool. If you don't, the deck can play without it. And I just didn't really know what else I wanted to put. And since it's just an easier way of dealing with those monsters that you don't have to exert other resources to get rid of. It felt okay. It just didn't really do anything. It wasn't good. I would change it out. The fissures, different applications, different matchups. Obviously, Consecrated Light is a big issue for the deck. It's just an easy one-card answer to that. So my teammate plays GBs really well, and that's also a card that is pretty decent in the matchup. They're pretty good. Has other applications and other matchups that people maybe won't expect. So I decided either going first or second if I was going to side it or not. But Consecrated Light is just a big one for sure. So that was just an easy one.
I don't think we mentioned, what was the usage for trap hole again?
Trap hole? Oh, I mean just GBs, mirror matches is good. So people are really used to the deck list being standard as far as what you're going to play or not. It might be either Oppression's main deck Devi. As far as Blackwings, one or another card that they don't see. Trap hole coming out of the side deck after you already burned through bottomlesses, things like that, and they will do stuff like Whirlwind, Summon, Kalu effect, and then you trap hole it, and they're just flabbergasted. They don't really know what to do. It's just an extra answer.
Burn their turn, right?
Yeah, and it gets under, cards to get under bottomless, things like that, and you just walk into it. You
right.
Just walk into it, and
right. Okay, awesome. And what were your matchups over here?
Mirrors, Vayu. I played Frogs, different iterations of Frog, Hero Frogs, Stream Frogs, and that's about it as far as that. There was nothing different. There was just Mirror Watches, Vayus, Frogs. What else did I play? Yeah, Vayu, I said. Yeah, that's it. That's basically the brunt of it. My personal record, I went undefeated in Swiss. I didn't lose in Top Cut. Yeah, so the deck obviously overperformed.
Awesome. And what's your thoughts against with Blackwings against Forgs?
To be honest, the frog matchups are going to be hard no matter what. It's just not a really good matchup. The deck's really good. The pilots that played are going to be really good, especially events like this where people come with a team, so you're going to bring the best player you possibly can to play the format that they're playing in. You just kind of have to know the matchup, have a good side deck, have a plan. Know your deck, know their deck, kind of in and out, and just play the best of your abilities. Make it tough for them to make plays, and that's it. To be honest, that's really all you can do.
Awesome. Anyone else you want to thank for this deck?
For the deck, I want to thank my boy Hannah over at Southside Gaming. He lent me the entire deck. I didn't have it.
And you were forced to play it for a week, right?
Yeah, I was forced to play it. So Edison, we started playing knowing that that Southside Gaming was going to have the event at the end of March. So I said, okay, I'm going to start playing Edison. A bunch of us are going to be there for the tournament. And Blackwings was not on my radar as far as what to play because I didn't play it back in the day when it was out. I don't enjoy playing the deck, to be honest. The deck is very, very good. There's no argument to that. The deck is very consistent. The deck still does good things, broken things. The deck is an issue. The cards are an issue. The stuff you can do, like fighting through the monsters, having Whirlwind, the traps it can play, adjustable side deck, access to deck Devi with a normal monster that you can just summon if they have it, and then Icarus attack. The deck is just very, very, very good, very consistent. My teammates flat out said that it's Blackwings or nothing, or don't come. And I was like, okay, I'll just play Blackwings. Vayu was an option, obviously, but I felt the consistency of Blackwings over the albeit more powerful Vayu deck, but the inconsistency of having to hit certain cards, middle, seeing certain things. It made it the easy choice for me to play, and it speaks for itself. I went undefeated and lost in top 4, so the team lost in top 4, and there's nothing to do. That was the only match that I theoretically lost in top 4 in time. It was a timing issue. I was down a couple hundred points only, and I didn't get to play out my turn. They only said that the phase I was in and it was a battle. So based on the timing rules of its new format,
it's modern time rules,
modern
unfortunately.
time rules. So I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in like 10 years as far as an actual event.
And I'm assuming back then you used to be 40 minutes 0 through 3, right?
Yeah, so you
Classic
get 3
time
turns.
rules.
And I never had an issue as far as time for playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It was the first time I went to time the whole weekend, and I don't really want to talk about as far as like the events that led up to what happened in time and the judge calls and what happened as far as my opponents. I don't want to,
Understandable.
Everybody, nobody's here to defend themselves, but unfortunately, lost some time. And yeah, that's it. Nothing to do about that, and we move on. Glad to play. Happy with the weekend.
Yes.
Happy the event was run so well. I'm happy I played well. For my teammates, and yeah. That's it. I don't know any other questions you have, like as far as any main deck choices, or I think basically that's it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Martin.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay.
Awesome. This is David Lee, Asian with Cards. We'll see you guys soon.